they tried to bury you. When Pun was gone, and I think the shift for you was the Jose album.
Yeah,
because I remember when the
But
mixtape.
could you imagine going through depression? Let's keep it
Everything.
real. Hold up. Could you imagine going through depression? I was depressed. My best friend died. All my friends that I trusted were saying it's over for me. I never drank in my life. I start drinking. I get real fat. Remember Fat Joe got really out of shape, unhealthy. I'm going to therapy every week on the low. But I'm a leader that leads from strength.
Why are you going on the low?
Because I'm a leader that leads from strength.
And it was seen
at
as a
that
sign of
time,
weakness.
it was looked as weakness.
Yeah, of course.
And so at this time, all this shit that was going on around that time was niggas knowing, yo, this nigga ain't the same. This nigga going through it. So even when you talk about Terror Squad beef and stuff, definitely not gonna talk about that.
Right.
But that was niggas thinking I was weak. They were saying, yo, he ain't the same nigga. He going through some shit. Pun is gone. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you a story. I went to my mother would not move out the projects. I was rich, $10 million in the bank, and my mother would not move out the projects. My mother is a fucking legend in my projects, you hear me? Not for being tough, for being a beautiful person. She lived there 40 years before I came there, and then I was born. You understand? My family, my heritage, I have no home but the projects. That's my home, nigga.
Right.
It ain't the Middle East, it ain't Asia, it ain't no, my projects is the fucking, my home, nigga. It's the house that Joe built. It's no question, right? So I'm in the projects, New Year's, J-Lo got a party. We got the limousine outside. I got a tux, $200,000 watch on. Niggas is like, Happy New Year, trying to get out of there so fast. Like to go downtown with the famous niggas. Right. Let's go pop bottles, nigga. Like we in the projects. I'm forced every year on New Year's. I had to be in the projects with my mother, right? So that day I took the stairs down, and the last place niggas thought I was in the projects. So now I got niggas that I used to pay their rent. Niggas I grew up with, I used to pay their bills. Niggas, mothers dying, I was paying their funerals. Niggas I love, I would have died for, I would have risked it all for. And it was almost like a soap opera. I'm coming out the projects at 12:05. The last nigga they think they see is me. They talking like this, like a hip hop cipher. It's over for that nigga. It's over, nigga. Pun was the strength. This nigga's whack. These is niggas I've been feeding since I was 14. I've been paying for dinners since I was 14 years old. 10, 20 niggas. These niggas, I was so hurt. I walked out the back. Only one of them, my nigga Jose Paitin, was like, fuck that nigga. Joe's a hustler, nigga. Joe gonna get it. He understood. He understood the assignment. Whether I was good or bad, this nigga gonna rob a bank. He gonna do some shit.
Right.
This nigga gonna be good. Like, so he telling them. So I come out and say, yo, y'all niggas sleeping on me. Y'all talking to me like that. But God shows you things for a reason. Get these niggas out of here, man. Get them out your life. They ain't no good.
Right.
You over here thinking you keeping it real. These niggas don't give a fuck about you, but he showed me. It hurt me. It hurt so much. It's one of the most painful moments of my life, and that was part of when I was already depressed. Pun had died, this, that, but that fueled me. And so what you don't understand, what you, as a rapping nigga, what you don't understand, right, is Big Pun sat Fat Joe down every single day. When it was summer and we was #1, I wasn't partying. I wasn't fucking bitches. I was in fucking Big Pun's garage in Big Pun's school, nigga. In Big Pun's school, sitting there. He writing, I'm writing. No, nigga, that's whack. Tear that shit up. Flip it like this. Talk about the girls right now. Talk about the cars. They like to hear that shit. Throw a little Spanish word right now.
Whoa.
This. I'm with them every day, nigga. Every fucking day.
You took
When
Pun's
it came
class.
to the music, huh?
You took Pun's class.
Beautiful.
You
Yes.
took Pun's class.
So I'm in here. He's teaching me everything. This man, let me tell you something.
Have you ever told anybody
No,
that before?
no.
I've never heard
Big
that.
Pun
crazy.
Love Joe Crack
Beautiful.
so much. I can't make this shit up. When I hear fake niggas and all that talk like, yo, them niggas was, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. If you was there, you could not fucking believe it. This man he worshiped Fat Joe. From the minute I said, you my little brother, that was it. It was over. It was like, yo, that's it. I'm signed in. You mean all these crazy niggas gonna jump when I tell them to jump? Yes. They love you, pun. That was it. So he used to sit me down. I'm like, niggas was like, yo, Orchard Beach, nigga, bitches is out. Jeeps pulling up, nigga, we rich. He was like, fuck that. We gonna sit here, we gonna write.
Your days, Terror Squad, working with Pun. What was that like?
What a lot of people don't know is that I didn't know Pun that long. I met Pun, I was still in high school. And I met him, I want to say like, maybe September or something like that, in 99, like it was like the beginning of the school year.
Right.
And he passed in February of 2000. So I met him like September of 99, and like 6 months later,
What?
he wasn't here.
I didn't know that.
A lot of people don't know that.
Because everybody told us that y'all was so close for so long.
But this is the thing, you look at it like this, 6 months now, when you're an adult, and 6 months when you're a kid. Like I was a kid.
Yeah.
Like it felt like and I was with him every day. From the day I met him, I was with him every day.
Every day. What was that like?
I mean, I'm from the Bronx. I'm a girl from the Bronx. I'm in high school, and Pun is picking me up from school. This is not Pun just started. This is double platinum, Grammy nominated, big body Benz. Everybody know he the nicest. It was like unreal. Like, and I think I didn't realize how crazy it was until it wasn't. Like it started being normal. Like probably like it's like crazy to me. Like I was always popular though. I was always like the cool kid. So it wasn't abnormal for something like that to happen. Like I had like my I used to hang out with my brother's friends. My brother had got locked up, and my brother's older than me. So all his friends used to like be like my brothers. And they would take me, they used to be the ones to take me to different hoods and have me battling niggas, like, cause I was nice, but nobody knew I was nice. I was a girl, so they used to like front on me. Niggas used to literally take me, hop out the car, and like have me taking niggas' money. Like,
You ever took a L?
No,
Never.
no, I swear.
Not once. You ever battled Pun?
No.
Oh, okay. Just wanted to check on that.
I just said I never took an L. That would have changed the scheme of things.
There it is. Rest in peace to the legend.
Top 5?
You know how we all rhymed like at 14, 13, 12. Some of us picked it up. Pun's probably started like 19, 20, a little late. And which passing away, you know, so young in his 20s, you know, he was able to reach that height. We only really had him for what, 97, and then
4 years.
And and the 97, early 2000.
About 4 years.
2 years. 98, 99, 2000. We don't have him for 2000. We have his music, but he died February 7th, you know, 2000. And whew, man, the things y'all was gonna be able to get. He used to sing. Like he was really able to sing. He was always singing. I think he would have revolutionized a lot of female rappers too. He used to like he loved Remy. He loved her endurance. He wanted to do more Puerto Rican females, you know, rapping or just Latin, period. But he never really liked being called like a Spanish rapper or Latin rapper. Oh, he hated that. What? Like I'm the rapper here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I think he fought for that, to be that street poet and be respected. So, you know, I got a lot of great Pun stories. Yeah, like, man, where do you start, G? Like, where do you start, man? Even
The dictionary.
the dictionary, yeah. The dictionary is very true. Well, he'd go like, he would write a lot. So he didn't even care how he wrote it. He'd know how he did it. He would have a pad on his stomach or whatever. He's like, he would always kind of like sit there. And if he thought of a word that he remembered in those times, he would ask us to pull it. But then after you pulled it, he would make you keep reading.
Yes, you keep reading.
Yeah, so that way, I don't know, so you got stronger.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, he was always pushing everybody to be stronger, like harder. Like we force, it's always got to be like get your max potential.
Right.
You know, and I think I see a lot of that with Ye too. Like the people around you, I want you to just excel at your best, and I can operate because that's what I'm doing right now. You know what I'm saying? So Pun pushed everybody. Man, I don't know, like Nas, right? I did a thing where I said, somebody asked me who was my favorite rapper. It was like, what's your name, right? And I was like, Kidnapper, because that's what Pun called me. It was Boobie's name first, but then he started calling me. He's like, you're Kidnapper. Later he gives me my name, but that I have now. But somebody was like, yo, who's your favorite rapper? And I said, Nas, right? Really fast, like a fan, right? And I was like, did you not hear when he said, I peeped you frontin'? I was in the Jeep, sunk in the seat, tinted with heat, beats bumping.
Across the street,
you was wildin', talking about how you ran the island in '89, playing the yard with Crazy Shot. I cocked the baby 9. Like, that's crazy. Like, his imagery was just too much for me. That third verse on Street Dreams remix is just like, what, right? So they all looked at me. The room went silent, like, you idiot. Pun's here. What is wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? If your nephew, if I said who's your favorite battle rapper, and your nephew said,
don't say me, yeah.
Oh my lantern.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk him around the corner.
Yeah. so then Pun had me, yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Hey guys.
I just want to say, by the way, I love the fact that I'm in the shop during the daytime. Can we get some I love that I brought the light to the channel. So when you scroll and you see my episode and there's light.
There's only one other episode we did like that. That was Q-Tip.
Come on. Come on.
Wait, so did Pun take you around the corner when you said Nas was your favorite rapper?
Yeah. He did like this.
Why do you thorn?
You know how he did it? He convinced me that, because I was always tall. I was 15, but I was always real tall. And he convinced me that to put the gloves on with this kid that's a boxer. You know, but I didn't know he was a boxer. Right? So he's like, nah, you got him, twin, you got him. You can't be Terror Squad, you ain't got no bodies. You see this? No, you see this? Bodies. You see this? Right? So all right, fam. So I feel good, I gotta do it. I know I gotta do it. So I put on the gloves. And Pun had a way of taking your socks off without removing your shoes. Like he could talk to you in a way to give you that,
that release system.
Yeah.
You believe in yourself.
Yeah, so then I put them on, and that was the first time lights ever went out.
You got knocked out?
Oh, quick, fast, and in a hurry. I think I hit him on the shoulder. I went boop, shoulder, and left everything open. And it was just, I went to see. It was. I was young. I ain't never got hit like that. And then I woke up. We went to the studio, and I remember.
I woke up and
we went to the studio.
Yeah. Woke up. And it was man funny, the way they woke me up, it was like splash water, sploosh, like sun kiss, like it's there, like they all laughing. Pun's like, nah, come on, you good. And he just like going to another conversation. Right? You good, stop it. Like, and they just laughing, right? He's like, you good, come on, let's go. And so we went to the studio. I remember having a headache. Yeah, I remember him penning Brave in the Heart. And it was like, that was a moment where if you remember, like later in the lines, in that song, happy birthday.
Yeah,
happy birthday.
we're gonna take the shot.
I'm a chill, I'm on coffee.
You know what I'm saying, man?
I
grew up around Pun. You good?
Yeah,
you good.
Yeah, exactly. And the lactose don't mix. But praise God.
Just a shot.
Praise God. Happy birthday, Louis.
We'll be there.
Man. God bless you, brother.
Bang.
May God bless you with
God
many
bless you,
more.
my brothers.
Better than the last.
Thank you. Appreciate
love,
my
man.
brothers.
And congratulations to you. I mean, I've known you for so long, and I haven't gotten a chance to see this. And it's so beautiful, man, to see how the hard work you put in, the hard work we had worked on music together. So we'll talk about that. But like, man, so proud of you, G. Well, I think we all are. You know, yeah, we all are. Yeah. So So then, and his lines in there, right? We brave in the heart, playing the part, amazingly smart, futuristic rap, state of the art, taking New York cats past the start. First it was Nasty Nas, now watch me turn this apple into Macintosh. So he takes a little shot at his hero there, right? And I want to tell you something, Pun didn't get a chance to garnish a lot of trophies that he should have. Like the Source did that album, we should have got a Source Award, or we was nominated for the Grammys, and we was bridging culture. But one of his trophies was when John Blaze, he had a chance to really go at his idol, you know, and you know that. Like you know.
Get him in the room.
I know, I don't know, no one really knows what you were feeling while writing the battle versus Meth, or even with the song with Meth, but it must have been like, nah. You know what I'm saying? Nah. So Son penned one of the best verses, like, you know what I'm saying? Even if I stuttered, I was still shit on you. As soon as your shit is shining.
Same thing with Banned from TV, bro.
Banned from TV is another whole poem, right? Yeah. But John Blaze, Nas did a verse, and I don't know why. I don't know the guy. You're from Queens, yeah? I don't know the guy. And God bless him, my favorite. I got beat up for the guy. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for sure. Nas changed his verse after he heard the rest of the song. And to that was a punch trophy.
Is it true that you offered Pun money to lose weight? He said in an interview you offered him like $1,000
a pound. Yeah. $1,000 a pound. Yeah. We sent him to Duke University to a fat farm.
And he lost 100.
He lost 50. And then he called me. He says, "I want the bet to be off." I'm like, "What do you mean?" And I'm like, "No, I'm proud of you." He goes, "No, I'm coming home." I'm like, "Why are you coming home for?" He goes, "I promised my daughter that I'd take her to her first day of school." So Pun was special, man. Him and Joe are the only two artists that ever gave me a gift.
Really?
Wow. Only two? Yeah. Wow.
I mean, RZA and Divine gave me a wedding gift, but a thank you gift.
Right. Straight up present.
Yeah. So when Pun started, when Still Not a Player was blowing up, and he's getting all this crazy show money with this, that, he came in with the most beautiful Cuban link bracelet. I was like, wow, the road must be good for you. Like, you know. He goes, man, if we go platinum, I'm getting you one. I'm like, Pun, we're shipping platinum. Like, this, that, you know.
It's guaranteed already.
Yeah, like, you don't have to give me. He goes, 2 million. I said, Pun, we'll be 2 million in 2 weeks. Like, the album, he goes, all right, 3 million. I'm like, all right. You know, just, so we hit our numbers. A year later, he calls me. And usually Joe calls me, right? Because he was signed to Joe. He goes, I want to come up and play you some music. So I had his product manager was a guy by the name of Gerard Hunt. So Gerard comes in and he goes, Pun is going to come. I go, are you sure? I said, does Joe know? So I called Joe. I said, hey, Pun wants to come and play new music. I said, are you cool with that? He goes, yeah. So comes in 3 o'clock, whatever time, you know, whatever the meeting was. And our relationship, you know, we would just talk shit to each other, right? And I haven't seen him now in 6 months. And he gained the 50 back plus another 50, right? And I'm like, man, I got an issue with you. I said, have I ever lied to you? He goes, no. And I said, you promised me your bracelet when we hit 3 million. I said, we were at 3 million 4 or 5 months ago. And he goes in his pockets, and he's wearing a hoodie with a hoodie with the Air Jordan logo, but with the pun, but right. And he takes out this box wrapped to the nines, and he throws it at him. He goes, "Here you go, motherfucker." And it's the most beautiful Cuban link bracelet I've ever seen with my name on it.
Dope.
And I got it framed in a box.
How did you connect with Pun?
I was in Chicago. I was consulting Quincy Jones.
Cool shit. Rest in peace.
And a guy by the name of Mickey Benson called me, and he says, "I got Fat Joe on the phone." And I didn't know Joe. And he says he is the next Biggie. I said, "All right, I'll be in the office. Let's meet on Tuesday." So this is Thursday. I'm in Chicago. I fly back to LA, and I'll be in New York on Monday. I must have gotten, I don't know, 8 to 10 calls. Don't do business with Fat Joe. He's this, he's that, he's this, he's that. So before the meeting, and he's literally right on time, like no hit, like boom. So before we walk into my office, I said, "Can I talk to you over here?" And he said, "Yeah, what's the matter?" I said, "I got 10 calls that you're a killer, you're an extortionist, you're this, you're that, like, and not to do business with you." I said, "My family's a bunch of gangsters, right?" I said, "I want to show the world that they're all wrong and that they could all go fuck themselves." And he looks at me like I'm crazy. And we became brothers ever since then. So Pun wasn't there. So this is Tuesday. And in those days, I would be in New York Monday, and then I would take a plane home Thursday night back to LA and spend it on the weekends. And I said, "Can we meet Thursday at 1 o'clock? Not even 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock. And he's like, "Yeah, no problem." He goes, "And I'm going to bring Pun." So I walk in around 10:30, and Matty C is in the office. Matty's never in the office. There was like a royalty check waiting for him that he never picked up because he was always in the studio and the office wasn't his thing. I'm like, "What are you doing here?" He goes, "Don't you have a meeting with Pun?" I'm like, "You're here for this meeting?" And he said, "Yeah." The second they walked in, I said, "Who's your lawyer?" They said, "So-and-so." I was like, "Great, they're Wu-Tang's lawyer, and he's 2 blocks away from the office."
Right.
I said, "Tim, get over here now. We're doing a deal." And everybody's such a, he goes, "You haven't heard music." I'm like, "Matty, you're here. It's your job to make," I go, "If you're here, that means he's special." And that's how we signed Pun, without hearing
crazy.
1 ounce of music.
Wow,
That's crazy.
music.
Wow.
When you finally did hear the music, were you like,
I mean, Matty was such a perfectionist and such a hip hop snob. I knew that he had to be special. And there was something about Joe, his passion about him. Like, it was like love at first sight for me and Joe. Like, you know, but it was like, and shit, it would be 30 years in 1996, even though the album came out in 98 that we met. And we never had 1 ounce of a problem. When Atlantic was fucking with him, he called me now I'm at SRC, and he goes, "I want to do a Terror Squad album again." I go, "Joe, whatever you want to do. We've only had success together." And Lean Back came out of that without hearing an ounce of music.
Now you grew up with Pun.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And he just took a liking to me, just loved me, you know. And then I did what you do to your nephews and your cousins, and you have them clean up, and I was like that. I just ran to the store for him. You know, there was a while where I lived in his attic, and so just went with him to the studio, went with him to the music videos. Sometimes I had to watch the kids. You know what I'm saying? Well, not watch the kids, but just like if it was like you know,
Right.
in that room or whatever. But
Throughout the years, you feel like people do enough to like kind of keep his legacy alive? Because they mentioned, you know, Biggie, Tupac, and not too many people mention Pun. But while Pun was out here, he was one of the top.
The nicest ever.
I am the nicest ever.
Nicest ever. Hardcore commercial, and he showed you. You want to dance? You want to wild out? And he was showing you that, even though you had the Dead in the Middle of Little Italy and people love that, or a person like Math would be like, hey, yo, I shattered dreams like Jordan and Salt and Batter your team, and I torque your fragile ass with the force of an avalanche. Like he was doing that. His second single, he understood the craft of music so much that he was like, you can catch me in the cherry red one.
Like his voice up, slowed the flow down.
Got the grit, and still gave you. Pop the Clizzy doing 60 down the one Pissy. What are you talking about, bro? Drunk Pissy. Bro, get him out of here, bro. Yo, Pun was a cartoon wrapped in brown skin. Yo, I'm telling you, yo, he would do things that, you know, I really feel like the world needs to hear.
But how did he get like that?
Nice.
Like, what was his training?
The Bronx. South Boogie, you know, and
he used to battle, right?
Well, I wouldn't say
but
that.
he's not a rapper.
No, he's not a rapper.
He's not a rapper.
Pun's not a rapper.
Yeah.
Slap the shit out.
It's hot for trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work you heard. Making fiends leave earth you heard. Got your baby mama thirst you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf.